Howdy guys, NintendoCapriSun here, and welcome back to more Ace Attorney. Yeah. Continue? We are going to start with... Continue. That is Chapter 2, isn't it? I forgot what the... Yeah, this is Chapter 2. That was no accident. Oh man, driving in a car, a red Ferrari. I was drugged with sleeping pills. And put into a moving vehicle? I was murdered by it. Then how are you speaking? Oh my god. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Isn't it? Any? Is that like part of somebody's name? What? I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. It's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. You did what? But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. Jeez. We're starting out dark here, aren't we? Jeez, we just got Maya back and she's done gone and killed somebody. Great. The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keep playing through my mind. Oh, man. Well, I'm interested, so I guess that's good. Alright, so June 16th. So this is about 2 months before the events of the first case, which makes sense. Maya's been back for 2 months. And yada yada yada. Anyway. What? Who the hell is this weirdo? What depressing brain. Do you understand how depressed that makes me, do you? I guess. But actually more than depressed, I'm angry. Angry at that weather girl on TV. I think our little rainy spell will take a break with the day of sun, is what that girl said. I'd stake my life on it. Well, it is the weather. But that's why I didn't bother to bring an umbrella today. What nerve calling herself a weather girl. She's going to hear about my $1,500 suit. About your case. Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl. I'm sorry. I thought that before we got down to business, we could have some friendly chatter. My name is Dr. Turner Gray. I'm a surgeon. Like a surgeon. Hey! To remind me never to end up under his knife. I'm here today because of this incident. Malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives. Oh. You're the doctor at? It's really quite upsetting. Did you hear me? Upsetting! Yes, I heard you. I agree, it's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray. The one that screwed up was that nurse. It was her that got the medications mixed up and killed those 14 patients. It was actually she, I should say. And yet, now listen good, and yet, that nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting to her wrongdoing. She didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me. And this is the kicker. She up and has herself a grand old accident and crashes her car. Smash! Crunch! Instantly transforming her car into the accordion model. Okay. So, that's starting to make sense. That's right, about a year ago, all the tabloid shows were talking about it. It looks like her boob is like gyrating in and out. Anyway. 14 victims of medical malpractice and the nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There were rumors that Dr. Gray had actually caused that crash. People said it was to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident. Well, if you wanted to hide the person responsible, you probably should have just ratted her out, not killed her. Why would I? Now, I'm just going to say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? She's the one who killed those 14 patients, not me. I think you need to take a nice long dump. Oh, that was Phoenix. More to the point, this case is over a year old. Why bring it up now? That's simple, because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. My clinic isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays. Even our YouTube channel only gets 1 million views. No, do you understand what that means? It means they're not coming to my clinic. You don't say. If it were me, I don't think I'd want to go either. So, what would you like me to do about it, Mr. Gray? I want you to help me prove I'm innocent. Yeah. Huh? Why me? Maya Fey, you know this girl, correct? Yeah, don't even... If you touch her, I swear to God. Yeah, that is rather perplexing. I heard you were working under her for a little while. She was working with me. We were working with each other. We weren't under each other. We went over each other. Nobody was on top. Nobody was on the bottom. Yes, I mean... Wait a second here. I worked under her? Yes, am I wrong? She told me, so I'm not quite sure if... Well, we worked a few trials together, but she went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Ah, yes, I heard. It must be lonely for you. What? Wait, I'm not... She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such rigid training. Jeez. Okay, alright, an appointment? Oh, no, he wants to, like, talk to her ghost, doesn't he? I'm going to have her call the spirit of that nurse, yeah, that went and got herself killed. Huh. We, the women of the Fey family, have always been spirit mediums. Okay, I need to specify something real quick. I've kind of, sort of, maybe might have been spoiled on this case a little bit. I'm sorry, and it's totally my fault, I'm sorry. But I watched a video of, like, all the breakdowns, which I know I shouldn't have done, but I did anyway, because I don't know, I just wanted to see, like, more characters and stuff. I really shouldn't have done it, there's no excuse. But anyway, one of the breakdowns I saw, I told myself, you're gonna forget this, just forget it, or don't think about it, and you won't remember it by the time you get back to this game. So the problem is, I still remember it. I remember it. I remember something about... Now, I'm not saying that I know what's going to happen, because I don't. But I remember what I saw, which was a woman... I think her name was Dahlia, which I know there is a Dahlia that comes up eventually in one of these games. And she was possessed. And it turned out to be Maya. But nobody knew that because she was appearing as someone else. I think that's what happened, but I'm not totally sure. So anyway, that's just what I remember. So anyway, so if it seems like I know too much at some point in this episode, that might be why. It's because I did see that breakdown where she turned back into Maya, or whatever it is that happened there. It was something about a ghost going up in the air. I don't know. So anyway, now that we got that out of the way, let's get on with this. We, the women of the Fey family, have always been spirit mediums. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us. That's what she told me. I guess she's learned to accept her responsibilities and become an adult. Well, that's good. Not counting training, this will be her first time channeling a spirit. So she gave me one condition before accepting my request. The condition is you, Mr. Wright. She said that she wouldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again. Ah, and that is why I've searched you out. You want to see her too, don't you? Well, sure. I'd like to see how she's doing. Oh, so we went to her hometown. Ah. Interesting. Alright. June 19th, 1:25 p.m. Whew, I bet it was hot that day. This is cool. Oh, man. Alright. So this is Kurain Village, Maya's hometown. What? Okay, this is the girl on the cover. Apparently they have a thing for Cheerio hairdos, I mean... but that's fine, whatever. Why, hello there. What an odd little girl. Hey, wait up, Pearly! Oh, someone else is coming this way. Yep. There she is. We'll get some more toilet paper. Good to see you again. Wow, I didn't think you'd really show up. It's not that big a deal. You made it sound like you were so far away. Well, maybe I exaggerated. Just a little. It was only 2 hours by train. If I had known you were this close, I would have visited more. No, you're not allowed. I already decided, you know. Until I become an adult, I have to work hard and be strong by myself. I can't have you coming in here and taking me out for burgers. I need to be more disciplined than that. Oh, well, okay. I'll just turn around then and go back home. Yeah, glad to hear it's going well. Oh, great, we're examining already? Oh, God, jeez. Okay. Talk. Today's channeling. Looks like you finally become a full-fledged medium, taking on your first job. Yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon. But this case, do you know the messy story behind it? Behold the power of the Maya Intelligence Network. The MIN. Let's see, 14 people died because of malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And to pin the blame on the nurse, he killed her in what appeared to be a car accident. Oh, so what is this Maya Intelligence Network anyway? The tabloids. That's what I thought. Okay, so that's what the newspaper said. Just pulling your leg, Nick. Oh, well, gee, well, she pulled mine too, apparently. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard all about from Dr. Gray. Oh, come on, Nick. I wouldn't take a crazed killer as a client. That's too scary even for me. Kurain Village, what's this place all about? This is your hometown, huh, Maya? Yup. Kurain Village, but I've heard people call this place Medium Valley, too. Interesting. So everyone that lives here is a spirit medium? Pretty much. Most of my ancestors were too, I think. And probably your sister. She definitely was one. Actually, only the women of this village are mediums. So what do the men do? They do the laundry. Alright, what about the girl earlier? Let me guess, she's your sister. You know her? Oh, you mean Pearly? She's me! I came here back in from the past. There's time travel, that's all. I'll just, never mind. Pearl Fey, she's my cousin. Oh, well, there you go. Isn't she adorable? Just like yours truly. They totally retconned her, but I don't mind. Yep, she's a medium too. Pearly's a real genius when it comes to channeling. I see. I hope I didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her earlier. Nah, it's not you. My aunt drilled it into her head that if a suspicious-looking person tries to talk to you, run away. Suspicious-looking? Well, you're not wearing training clothes for starters. Of course not. Pearly is my aunt's most valued treasure, so she's not allowed to go outside of town. She doesn't know much about the world outside of Kurain Village. Oh. Well, I think I've got to get going. It's about time for the channeling to start. Alright, let's go. So what do we get to play as Maya? Wouldn't that be cool? I mean, you're not even playing as Phoenix, really, but... Oh, yeah. Cool, I get to sit in and watch. That'll be awesome. Oh, the burgers! So you still eat burgers, do you? That sounds great. Can't wait for those burgers, man. That's the whole reason I came here, was for those burgers, man. I want some of those motherfucking burgers. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm cussing so much lately. Okay, let's examine. Oh, geez. Here we go. Over here, what's this? An old bus stop. It says Kurain Village on the signpost. Well, that's 2 more times a day than I would have guessed they come. What about this thing? A giant rock that seems to be reaching for the sky. Its origins are written on a beat-up old sign. It looks like this giant rock is called the Kurain Boulder. There's a really complex explanation written here, but long story short, it's a big stone for spirits to live in, or something like that. Okay, what we got over here? The biggest, most elegant of the buildings I can see from here. This is Fey Manor, the place Maya calls home. Yeah, I guess so. Sorry, I was yawning there. I'm guessing the house down the way is not important. Oh, well, maybe. Oh, it's kind of odd that I don't see any of the other villagers walking around, though. Yeah, that is kind of weird. Can we look at the mountain? Anything special? Oh, I can still... Okay, we've seen that. Alright. Is this a phone booth over here? It's an old-style phone booth. I can't say it fits in with this area too well. My cell phone doesn't get reception up here, so who knows? I may need it later. Yikes. Well, it's, I don't think this is The Last of Us. We're not going to be running out to the phone booth in the middle of the rain with some guy behind us with a knife chasing us, alright? Anyway. Okay, so where can we go from here? Meditation room? Meditation. You think that's air you're breathing? Oh, Mr. Wright, I'm so glad you showed. Some nice weather we're having today. Aren't you happy? No, not at all. They said it was going to be rainy today. And look at all this sunshine. I can't believe this. Oh, he's actually going to say that. Oh my god. Can't say that again. Anyway, this is a splendid manor. Well, at least you have now something nice to say about something. Yeah, really, wouldn't it? I didn't know she was rich. A guide map to this building? Oh, great. Alright, I guess we better talk, even though I don't really want to. Today's channeling, let's go. What are you gonna do once the nurse's spirit has been called? Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna have her write a signed confession. Oh. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died due to my negligence. And then, on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence. But according to the cutscene at the beginning, somebody gave her sleeping pills. Now, you would think, though, if somebody realized that they had been drugged, they would pull over while they still had the presence of mind. You know, but anyway, okay, whatever. I'm sorry and I apologize for being negligent. That's what I'll have her write. With a confession, the rain falling on my soul can finally stop. It's very poetic, sir. Very poetic indeed. Okay, so Maya. So how did you hear about Maya Fey? I heard about her from an acquaintance, a girl studying the occult at the college. What? How did you meet the girl from the occult? Jeez. This is the home of the Kurain School Challenge. Daughter of the Master? Oh boy. Pressing the wrong button down here with my stylus. I'm gonna watch what I'm doing. Anyway, do you see that door? That's the room where people and spirits meet. Miss Maya's aunt is in there right now. Would you care to meet her? We're getting introducing a lot of characters here, and it's making me feel a little uncomfortable, man. I don't know if I'm going to be able to remember all these people. Anyway, let's do it. It's nothing to present, right? God damn. Let me look at this. Okay, so that's the meditation room, that's the channeling chamber, that's the winding way back behind him. And that goes to a side room, okay. Well, I hope that's not... Well, that may become relevant later. I can't see how it would. Well, you never know. You really never know with these games, the stuff they'll do. Let me try presenting this. Look, here's my attorney's badge. Aren't I cool? Are you trying to compete with me in my profession with that piece of scrap? I'm a surgeon. Compared to you lawyers, I'm practically a saint. Yes, well, I don't exactly have any patience right now, but, and listen good, I'm not the one that made the mistake. Boy, this is a crazy mess. Alright, well, I think we're done here. So we'll just move. Dang it, I need to blow my nose. I just noticed something. If you watch really close, when his glasses slip down and he pushes them back up, he flips you the bird when he pushes them back up. Oh my god, here he goes. Yep, I saw that. So I'm gonna check out the Winding Way first. Oh, how nice. Miyagi-sensei in dojo! Anyway. Wow, this garden is really breathtaking. Someone put a lot of love into it. What is that over there? Is that an incinerator? It looks a little out of place in a garden like this. Yeah, you're telling me. Let's take a look here. It's a small incinerator. I don't think garbage trucks come all the way out here to a little village like this. So every family has to burn their own trash. Well, that makes sense. Let's take a look at the garden. A splendid garden with a small lamp and traditional decorations. It's a bit small to walk around in. Although that incinerator piques my curiosity. Yeah. $10 says the body got burned in there. So what about the vase? It's a really old urn. Probably with somebody's ashes in it. Oh, sure enough. Well, it looks like something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting, so time to move on. Yeah, let's just hope it doesn't get broken and we have to put it together. I don't see much else here. Maybe the doors. Looks like there's a room over there, too. A peaceful feeling is emanating from it. You know, because I got a peaceful, easy feeling. And I know you won't let me down. June 19th, Fey Manor side room. So this is the side room. Rule number 1. Karate for defense only. Rule number 2. First learn rule number 1. It's bedding spread out on the floor. Looks like someone's sleeping. Oh god, somebody's sleeping in here?